I just thought it would be fun to unwind for a few minutes with you guys. So I just realized that there's a big old circle on my countertop, so that will bug me. I need to clean that up real quick. These have Easter eggs in them. So this is purple cabbage that's in this one, and this one has I don't know what it is. Let me see. It is blueberries, blackberries. I wrote on here. I can't see it anymore. So anyways, I think there was blackberries in there. And then I have a whole bunch of other ones that we'll be doing on the blog post for this weekend. But I just wanted to show you what was in these 2 jars as I open them up. There is a little bit of vinegar in it. These are from like cabbage. So it's from like the produce item and then vinegar. So this was purple cabbage, red cabbage. What do you call that? The not green cabbage. So anyways, this is the color that it made. So I'm gonna set it right here. Can you see? I have a drying tray over a cookie sheet. Purple cabbage, I guess. Is it red cabbage? I don't know. I always get confused on that. So it made it blue, which is kind of fun. These have been in the dye overnight. Let me just grab it. So this cabbage made this color dye, which is kind of fun. So there's the third one. These, they can go in any jar, or container, however you want to do it. These are kind of handy because those size jars fit in my door of my fridge. So I did keep them in the fridge overnight, and then after they dry, I will put them back in the fridge, and then I can do more. So that was cabbage I wrote on there. So I have white countertops, and the stain, the dye is freaking me out a little bit. So I'm a little particular about things, but it came right up. And then the other one I wanted to show you. So some of these are ones that I've done every year. We do them all the time over the years and all the things. But since this year has been so exciting about berries and different things, I wanted to try them with some different produce items. So this one is blueberries, and I want to see how blueberries turned out. It's one that we have never done before, and I was kind of experimenting with it. So I'm gonna rinse my spoon off. So this one was blueberries. Oh, I'm touching it with my finger. I need to dry. It's like a lavender color. Looks like the vinegar had some issues there. Somebody asked if they're hard-boiled eggs. Yes, they're hard-boiled. So it kind of looks like a speckled lavender color. So this was blueberries. I have one more in here. So can you see? It's kind of cool how it attached to the different colors, or the different parts of the egg, I guess. These are from our backyard chickens, so we probably scrubbed on different parts of the egg a little bit more than others to make sure there was no dirt on them. So it might have a different effect on your store-bought eggs. Let me rinse this off real quick. And then this is the one I was super excited about. This one was blackberries. So I wrote on the side there. This is pretty cool. This is blackberries. How cool is that? So this blackberries and blueberries was something brand new that I tried. I've never tried these before. Here's another one. That's pretty cool. So these do not give you the instant gratification of like the dye packets that we grew up doing. They do have to sit overnight to get that kind of color, but it's all natural and it's produce, and with a little bit of vinegar in it, and especially if you're a family that is trying to avoid avoid dyes and making things more natural, like it's totally worth it to do it this way. So I have some other ones here. This one was beets. This honestly wasn't fresh beets. I had beets. I was making kvass. Is that how you call it? I don't know. I pronounce things wrong and I know it. Anyways, I was making a drink with it. So these are the ones that have been soaking in the beet juice. So you would probably get a different color beet, but it turned out kind of orange on this one. So these beets have been soaking, fermenting for like 6 weeks to make the juice, and I just reused the beets to make the dye. So I do have beets in the freezer. I got a little bubbly there. I do have beets in the freezer. I can try again. But mostly I was excited about doing it with the produce items, or the berries. So here's another one. I'm gonna rinse the spoon back off. Okay, what else do we have here? I did try, somebody asked me if I tried with strawberries. I didn't try with strawberries, but I did try with raspberries. But they look super light, so I'm not sure if it worked or not. But I thought it was fun to try. Oh, it's like lavendery. It's kind of pretty. So I'm gonna let them dry here on the countertop, and then if you take a little bit of a paper towel and some oil and rub it on there, it'll help them last longer, and then I'll put them back in the fridge. I will eat these before Easter. We were just doing it early so we could do pictures. That's interesting. I didn't know the lavender would work. Or, I'm sorry, the raspberries made it lavender. So it's kind of cool. What else do I have here? This one is onion skins. I wrote on it onions. So just red onion skins. Wash the spoon off. I'm just using a like slotted spoon to get them out. Alright, This is onion peels. So I totally didn't waste the onions. I just used the peels, and then I put the onions in a jar in the fridge so they'll last for like at least 10 days in the fridge, or I could put them in the freezer. So I was trying not to do food waste with this. And the berries, when I did the berries, we drank the juice after we did it. So we put frozen berries in the pan with some water, and then afterwards we drank the juice, which was kind of cool. So anyways, that is onions. That is pretty cool. I'm just saying, that's like a yellow onion, just a typical onion peel. So I really like this one. One more here. And that orange is just super pretty. Okay, I have one more. I say this funny, and I know it, so don't tease me, but it's turmeric. Turmeric. No, I say it funny. So I should have probably strained this. It had 2 tablespoons of turmeric in there, and then I boiled it in water, but it kind of looks funny because it's the powdery. Oop, it does look funny. Oh, this one cracked. That happens. There's the yellow one. When we were growing up, our grandpa did this big Easter egg hunt, which my uncle has taken over every year, and it's pretty special. But he wrote the dollar or cents amount on with a Sharpie on the eggs, and then when we did egg hunts, then we would go to the bank, his bank afterwards, and cash out our eggs for the money that he had. And so the Easter egg hunts with the cousins are like one of my favorite memories of growing up. But that one, the yellow is really cool too. Okay. So, is that all of them? That's all the ones that I did. There's some other ones that you can do that we've done in the past. Avocados is the avocado peels is a good one. Oh, the shells are on. Yeah, they're just like hard-boiled eggs. I'll take some better pictures, but yeah, they're just hard-boiled eggs, and then I put them in these. They can go in any container or whatever. These just fit nicely in my fridge, but I put them in these jars. These are 1.5 pints. It doesn't matter what you put it in. That was nice for me to put them in the fridge like this. I like these jars because they fit in my door of my fridge. And then I just wrote on them with Sharpie. I didn't measure probably ever. Like, I'd like to say I did, but I'm like around a tablespoon of vinegar in each one. So anyways, that was the turmeric. So I did turmeric, onions, raspberries, blackberries, beets. I'm kind of curious though. Those beets were from the beet crevasse, and the purple cabbage. So that was the blue one. Let me just scroll and see if there's questions. Yeah, the distilled white vinegar is what I put in there. Somebody said that's so much more intense than the dye kits. These have been in overnight, so you can do it for like just 3 hours or overnight. But to get these super vibrant colors, they were in overnight. So it's not like the dye kits where, you know, it's like 5 seconds and you're done. But it's so important for the families that are trying to not get artificial dyes in their bodies. Like when you put them on the eggshells, they're pretty much seeping into the eggs that you are eating. And when you think about it, how many times over my life have I ate an egg that had those dyes on it? So the last couple of years we've been doing it this way. And then you can do other things, like you can wrap them with rubber bands and put them in, and it'll make them like kind of like tie-dye looking, or you can, you know, use the wax crayons and different things on them still, so you can still like decorate them before. Ooh, somebody said, I wonder if parsley would work. I don't know. I wonder if it would make a green color. That would be interesting. Somebody asked, are the shells still on the eggs? Yeah, just like hard-boiled eggs. Does it change the taste of the egg? I don't think so, because you take the shell back off. Anyways, I hope you all have a great evening. All right, bye-bye.